wants to ride along with a bunch of automobiles when you can ride through the woods? The trails around here are just spectacular.
This is such a logical connection of 3 counties, 6 cities, 2 wonderful trails that are well developed.
It's one of those projects that will likely come once in a lifetime.
And what's really neat about this trail is it makes a big connection.
I was on the city council in Northfield, and it looked to me like our community needed to be connected to these marvelous trails that are in our neighborhood. This Cicada Trail that goes from Mankato to Faribault is 39 miles of trail, and we'd like Northfield to be connected to it. Here's this other wonderful trail on the other side, the Cannon Valley Trail. We just love to ride the Cannon Valley Trail.
The Cannon Valley Trail is about 20 miles long.
One of the best trails in the state.
It's easy to do. It's the hills aren't too steep, yet it's not flat all the way.
I would say the #1 reason why people like this trail is probably the scenery.
In the spring, the leaves aren't quite so thick, and the wildflowers along the bluff are gorgeous.
Some of the things that you'll find along the trail are benches and overlooks. And we also have interpretive signs that we have along the trail. And we're explaining
The 25-mile Middletown State Trail will provide a connection between public and semi-public open spaces serving 3 counties and 6 communities. It is a recreational investment that will link these communities in a way that will ensure their continued vitality while providing outdoor activities for visitors from throughout the state and beyond, and conserving natural open space along the Cannon River.
Of the 25 miles that the trail will eventually traverse, 3 miles are in existence between Dundas and Northfield. There's a short segment partially built and being constructed right now in Faribault.
the first part of the extension would be connecting the Cannon Valley Trail to the Goodhue County Park and Dakota County Park that are located on Lake Bilsby.
We are standing just downstream of the Lake Bilsby Dam.
The key to making this connection between Cannon Falls and the Dakota County Park on Lake Bilsby is a crossing of the Cannon River. We need a bridge across the river.
When the bridge is built, besides being part of the Middletown's Trail, the bridge will also connect the 2 parks.
Both Goodhue County and Dakota County have regional parks or county parks on Lake Bilsby, just a few miles here from Cannon Falls.
When we get this connection done in Dakota County Park and Goodhue County Park, that's going to let the camping here serve trail riders on the Cannon Valley Trail.
I think we have one of the finest recreational vehicle camping type parks in the state. And when the bridge goes across the river.
That point right there, that's where the bridge ties down.
I think it's going to just make this park even more attractive.
You're connecting 2 parks and our trail. And now you're talking about extending that all the way to Northfield and Faribault.
And the Middletown's Trail is a great example of a trail experience where there's a lot of history along the Cannon River.
There were, historically, 35 mills between Faribault and Cannon Falls.
There's a lot of opportunities for interpretation around the importance of this route as a commerce route for fur traders, and then changing to that milling history.
Once we get this bridge built over the river here, then we're working with the DNR to connect it to Cannon Falls.
This part that we're working on right now here at Lake Bilsby is going to be a beautiful addition to the Cannon Valley Trail.
A critical link for the trail is in an area that would connect Lake Bilsby Regional Park, Goodhue County Park, the city of Cannon Falls, and the Cannon Valley Trail.
The preferred route would be to follow the top of the bluff.
The Parks and Trails Council of Minnesota is working with the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources and the Friends of the Milltowns Trail to secure the properties adjacent to the river and to get state bond funding to complete the project.
You start seeing these connections in use numbers like 100,000 users on the Cannon Valley Trail, 100,000 users of the county parks.
The trail's economic development, besides being really good exercise for the whole community.
It does good things for the economy, it does good things for the downtown area, it does good things for restaurants.
This trail certainly will be a destination experience. I mean, given just the gorgeous scenery.
Downstream of us, this becomes a wild and scenic river.
Milltown State Trail is going to connect a lot of diverse and interesting landscapes and topographies. Getting this trail developed is a connection of a lot of different user groups, a lot of different community organizations, and a lot of levels of government. And they really get their energy from a local citizen's effort.
And we're able to demonstrate to Minnesotans that we can work together and do the right thing so people can recreate the outdoors.
In order to get this bridge built that we're working on right now, it's taken all sorts of different groups to come together to do it.
Much of the effort that's being done is through people being committed to this vision. And one of the things that I'd like to do is thank the Parks and Trails Council.
The Friends of the Milltowns Trail has been an advocacy group for this project for a long time.
It's critical to have very accessible recreational activities for families. It's going to be a marvelous benefit to this area of the state.